So how do you know where she is?
Where did it stop?
Start with your second point.
Okay. Second, we will look into the health benefits that come from knowledge of the human body, like the ability to take better care of oneself. You can be proactive instead of retroactive in your care for your body, looking at what effects it could have instead of looking back on the ill effects that your choices already had. You can also make a basic diagnosis of yours or your loved one's health problems, such as knowing if the pain is in a certain place, like on your lower left-hand side. What could the problem be? In this case, appendicitis. Or if you have pain in your shoulder, it could be a heart problem. If you have pain in your stomach, it could be your gallbladder. Knowing what and where the different pains are signaling. Knowing when it's an emergency and when it's indigestion. Things like that can save you a lot of money in the long run if you don't have to run to the doctor every time someone's hurting. Also, the ability to make informed decisions about medications or treatments, so that when a doctor or an advertisement is coming and giving you options, you can look at them and say, okay, is this really something serious? Do I really need to take that kind of action, or is it something that I could treat better by changing my eating habits or getting more sleep? Finally, we'll look at the spiritual benefits to a study of anatomy and physiology. First of them is appreciation of our design. It's overwhelming to see how intricately we're designed and how the teeniest, tiniest parts and chemicals in our body fit together and work to make us work well. The second is the confirmation of God's care for each individual. Knowing that much about our design and seeing how carefully and how uniquely and creatively God put us together confirms His care for each one of us, and seeing how He continues to maintain us and to keep our body functioning properly when all the laws of science say they shouldn't is a further confirmation that He loves every single one of us. And the last one is caring for the temple of God. If we truly believe that we are the temple of God and that God is dwelling in us on earth, then we're responsible as part of our spiritual duty to take care of His temple and to keep it healthy and keep it strong so that it can be best used for His service. Now that we've looked at the academic, health, and spiritual advantages that come from the study of anatomy and physiology, I hope that you will all put in a little time and energy to explore the wonders that God has placed in each of us. Historically, the study of anatomy and physiology has often been undertaken at great personal risk. The great scientists of the past have faced persecution and death for the sake of our health and understanding of medicine. Because of their sacrifices, we now have the opportunity to understand and explore ourselves. May God bless each of you with health.